How y'all doing this morning? How y'all doing this morning? I said it's 10:21 a.m. Tuesday, May 27th. It's sunny and partly cloudy at 68 degrees this morning in Southern California. Ah, one of my cousins, out of all my cousins, Lewis Kelly. Yes, just sent me a shout out with a thumbs up. Something that I posted earlier. hmm Yeah. What is this world coming to? Yes, indeed. Hey, do y'all remember growing up as a little kid and everything was so-called in line? You had the men that always, talking about the black men, they used to always hang over there at the Black Deli Testing or the liquor stores growing up when I was a kid. And whenever the young men would get so full of testosterone, uh, the parents would get together with the old men over there, middle-aged men, young adults, and they'd have a sit down with that young man. They'd talk to him depending on the severity of what's been brought to their attention. And then they would get together and they would whoop that ass. They would hold a business meeting. And the same thing would go along with the mothers when I was a kid, growing into a teenager, and getting up there to 18 to 23 years old. Just like they got deacons in church and deaconesses in the church, the mothers in the neighborhood. I wasn't brought up in no community, but a neighborhood. The deaconesses, they would get together when there would be some old fast ass girl who wouldn't pay attention to her parents or grandparents. And that's when they say it take a village to raise a child. Yes, indeed. And they would come away with a good understanding. And sometimes the young man and the young women would be hard headed. Yes, they would. They would just be hard headed. And that would bring a soft behind. They end up at a penal farm, penitentiary, in other words, or a juvenile place. Yes, indeed. And the abuse that went on in those places. Skyrocketing. And think about what the rich did when they sent their kids to a sailor's island, like the Kennedy, Joseph did, and the British monarchy, other places where they're supposed to be royalty. Boy, they sent their kids there, and they just turned their back on them and let them be abused and experimented with. Yeah, they did. They had let them be experimented on. Savagery. That's exactly what it was. It's like savagery. Yes, indeed. I got this heating blanket on me right here. I'm trying to warm up this hip before I go outside and do some walking. But let me get my walking stick here. See that there? And let me uh, close this door up just a little bit. I'll be right back with y'all. I'll be right back with y'all. All right. So I'll be right with y'all. All right, I'm back with y'all right now. Sorry about that. I had to get up and try to get comfortable. But yeah, I want to get back to the buy. Yesterday's. When we was young, everything seemed to be and was so innocent. And then today, I mean, they had weapons back then, but not like they have now. It seems like the youth, male and female and male, is so quick to pull out a weapon and use it. And then they want to cry for mama. You know, why? I remember we used to be able to put a school eraser in elementary school. You get that eraser and put it on the shoulder and say, I dare you to knock it down. Whoever knocked it down, that fight began. And neither one wanted to knock it down. And the fight wasn't like they have ended up back then and like now. Somebody got seriously hurt or worse. Yeah. And I was watching the news this morning here in LA County, like Erie County, Buffalo, New York, but 73-year-old, 72-year-old, 73-year-old Latino man, by Mexican descent. I went over to a friend of his house, a female. She had called him because she has brought so much food that she always make him a care package. So he went and picked it up. So he driving back home. The LAPD was on their way to a domestic violence, so they say, and going at a high rate of speed, hit that and killed that elderly man. Wow. Wonder how they gonna cover that up. They not gonna admit to they was in the wrong. They never do. Yeah. But my prayers go out to all that's involved, both law enforcement, first responders, the man that lost his life, his family and friends. Yes. Heart goes out to them all. I would just ask everyone to extend their heart and their prayers, even though you may not know, but you know who I'm talking about because I just explained it to you. Oh, man. And then you have people that the ground is shifting up under their own feet, under their own house. In LA County, the mayor, Bass, says, with a media report, that they have $42 million allocated to buy the homes of the people that their home is falling into a sinkhole or falling down a cliff in Palo Verde's up in San Pedro. And since they cut the water and electricity and the gas off, and the people has adapted to other means of utilities, me, myself, and I don't know, I'll probably try to jump on that and get what I can because you can't shore up all that soil. You can't shore up all that soil that's going down 75 to 300 or 400 feet deep. Yes, I'll get out while I can, because when people do, majority of people make their mind up, they ain't gonna get what they can probably get right now. At least they may be able to get uh, a million and a half, even though that's not a lot of money these days in time. But they'll be able to do something, have something, get them another little piece. And everybody know up in Palo Verde, that's where Nicolas Cage and all those cats live at. If I'm mistaken, I think Samuel stay up that way too. And our middle prodigal son, second born son, was going to plumbing school. He had to go up there, and the plumbers school he went to, the actors and them would use them as a plumbing company. And said that Samuel Jackson had a big portrait painting of himself. Beautiful. And then Nicolas Cage, they went to his house to do some work. Said he had a spectacular home himself. Yeah, you'd be surprised the crafts that you get into. Hey, my daughter-in-law, Nameli Tatola Livingston, her grandpa and grandma is getting ready to go to American Samoa. And they'll be taking our 9-year-old grandson with them. I thought we'll be able to pick his brain for the 11 days or so when they gone back home to their motherland. He was gonna be here with his 3-year-old sister and his almost 2-year-old baby brother. Yeah, 3-year-old Claire Obo left the Livingston, and Clint Marshall Jr., man, be almost 2, and Isaiah Tautola Livingston is 9. His birthday and my birthday on the same day. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I tried calling my mom a couple days ago. She's up in age, so she wake up, she watch a little TV, and then she start nodding. She should be like 93 coming up on the 15th of June. I think that might be Father's Day, huh? Yeah, my mama's birthday and it's Father's Day. Is any day that you want it to be. Yes, indeed. I feel like getting up, making me a hot cup of tea. I gotta get ready to order me some more meat from Louisiana. My 2 partners, their sister and her husband, probably getting ready to go back down to Louisiana in about another month or so. Make sure that they pick me up some Ghettos. This time they bring me back some beef and chicken sausage. Hopefully they got some elk down there. They brought me back some deer and some gator. Yes, indeed. I got gator still in the refrigerator in a mason jar with some buttermilk. I cooked something the other day, but I cooked it in that fish oil when I fried those catfish nuggets. So this time I'm going to use fresh oil for the rest of that gator and shake it up in some seasoned flour. And I'm sure it'll come out the way it's supposed to come out. And I know some of y'all saying, and they never tried what I'm talking about. But like my mama always say, you eat any damn thing when you're hungry enough. You'll eat anything when you're hungry enough. Yes. All right, let me get up off here right now and try to do something with this heating pad. I want to give a lot of thanks out to my family and friends that live back east, down south. Yes, indeed. Back east and down south, I want to give my thanks and my prayers and my love to y'all. All right, I love y'all. This is the Gift of Gab with Uncle Floyd, and I'm Uncle Floyd. Yes, I am too.